Hi, Wi-Fi tribe. My name's Samantha, and I'm super excited to be applying to be a chapter host for the Wi-Fi tribe. A little bit about me is I've been a digital nomad for about a year now. I spent most of this time in Central and South America as well as Europe, and I'm really excited about the potential of being a chapter host with the Wi-Fi tribe. A little bit about me, my aspirations and things that matter to me. I'm super passionate about health and fitness and building community and just doing all the things that kind of bring happiness and joy to life. And this is one of the reasons that I'm really excited about potentially being a chapter host, because I think especially when people are traveling and kind of visiting different places, there's a piece of grounding that is sometimes lost. And so to be a chapter host would enable me to make sure that the community members are doing the things that kind of create balance, create community, and so everyone's having fun and happy and kind of like living their best experience and getting the most out of wherever they're traveling to. I'm really passionate about nature. I'm kind of like a nature nerd. I'm also really into chess and like board gaming. 'Cause I'm just a nerd. And traveling. Yeah, I've been to about just under 30 countries, and yeah, I just love to explore and like see new things. And so yeah, that's a little bit about me. I grew up in the New York City area, and like I said, I haven't been there in about a year. My storage unit is there though, so that's kind of like where home is. And yeah, I love learning new languages and just kind of like seeing new cultures and yeah. So, so a little bit about my leadership career. I started out my career teaching. I was teaching middle and high school students science. And then, so I gained a lot of leadership experience doing that, just learning how to like manage a group. And managing a group of middle schoolers is like the hardest kind of group to manage. So I started out doing that, and then I ended up teaching at a therapeutic school, and then becoming a therapist, where I led group therapies for again like young adults, people who are just kind of like coming into their own selves, and then during the summers I would lead actually travel expeditions through National Geographic's student expedition program, and there I led trips to Fiji and Ecuador, the Galapagos. And what I loved so much about that position was that I like being the leader on this trip was so much more than just like being a counselor. It was like being a teacher and being a counselor and being the therapist and being like the group mom and being like the organizer. And I just loved this role. I was responsible for, if the students would have any like social issues or their issues with group dynamics or just kind of managing everything. And this was like my favorite job that I've ever had. It was just kind of combining so many of the things that I feel are my strengths, like organizing and group dynamics and this, but also while traveling. And so to be able to do this again by being a chapter host with the Wi-Fi tribe, but also work with adults who are kind of my peers, also digital nomads, would just be like a dream come true. It would be so, so cool for me. And yeah, so that's a little bit about me. And yeah, so excuse me.